Sly Gittins here. You no longer need to be intimidated about learning something new. I'm going to show you 5 prompts that's going to change how you learn, make it quicker, make it more effective. So stay locked in and watch this video to the end. Let's get started with the first learning prompt. So we're going to leverage the act as prompt. This is a fantastic prompt. You can use this for cloud computing. You can use this for anything pretty much, but it's great because it helps specify and it gives it some clear directions on what you want ChatGPT to act as, right? So in this case, we're going to act as a cloud computing expert with 5 years of experience and ask them to teach me the basics of cloud computing. So let's see what this prompt ends up spitting out to us, right, really quick. So it says, certainly, I will be happy to help you with the basics of cloud computing. It's going to go over the cloud services models, which is an excellent place to start if you don't know anything about cloud. It's pretty cool. One thing I do like to talk about when you see this, the first response that you receive is good, but you can also hit the regenerate response, and I found the second and third response to be a little bit more accurate. So don't be afraid to hit that regenerate, and let's see what it says here. It goes into a little bit more detail up front already. It's still going over the cloud computing services, but it's giving us a little bit more information, some more clarity on there. This is why I love the act as prompt, because it gives you that really great information. We could get it deeper. I just wanted to introduce you to it, and I'm gonna do some other videos where I go deeper into it and how you can get even more and build like different learning plans. And it's pretty cool. So you can saw that here. So this is gonna be great because I got another. Don't go anywhere. I got another tip that I think you're gonna love. Another prompt that you're gonna have to add to your ChatGPT game. So stay locked in. Let's continue that. So you could take this a little bit further because you might say, Sly, I have no idea what cloud computing is, and I want to know a little bit more, but it's a little bit too complicated for me. So there's another prompt that I love is explain cloud computer as if you were a child. So it will regenerate now and it will explain it to us to make it really simple. You can also write it as explain it to me as an 8th grader, or you can say explain to me with an 8th graded reading level. So even when you're writing, when it writes it, it will make it simpler for you to understand. So let's see what it generates when we use this one. So let's take a look at cloud computing. Let's see if this would be something that I can leverage in my trainings that I do. So let's see the example they go. It's pretty good. So you have toys at home that you like to play with. Well, imagine you have lots of toys, but they're all too big to fit in your room. What can you do? You can keep some of them in storage room in your house, or even a storage facility outside your house. And then when you want to play with the toys in storage, you can just ask your parents to bring them to you. Now think that toy computer program that files in storage, that's room as in the cloud. Cloud computer is when you use the internet to store and access computer programs and files that are too big to fit in your own computer. Look how simple that was to understand what cloud computing is, because you got to understand it now because it was so simple. So I leverage this during my training when I'm trying to take a complicated topic and simplify it. Or I give you a better example. I'm studying data and AI and generative AI, and some of the concepts elude me sometimes. So I come in here and say, I'll take a paragraph or something I'm reading and say, explain to this, take this and rephrase it as if I was a child. And it does. And I get the same context, but now I can absorb more content faster. So you got to add this to your learning schedule, because I'm telling you, you'll start retaining more information a little bit quicker. This is going to be a game changer. But I got 3 more tips, so don't go anywhere. Keep staying locked in and watch this video to the end. Keep going. Another tip and a prompt that you got to leverage is to summarize with bullets, because yeah, this is great. You got a couple of paragraphs here, but what if you could see it in bullet format? You could go ahead and say summarize the above text with bullets, and it'll do it. Or you could say summarize what is cloud computing and leverage bullets, right? And let's see what it will the ChatGPT generate. So it's great, right? You know, cloud computer is a delivery of computer services over the internet. It allows you to access computer resources on demand while paying for only what you use. And it's nice list, super great when you're just trying to get some studying or study cards if you're trying to prepare for a test, or just to grab the essential information that you need. And you can even combine it. You could say summarizing the text and bullet points, and make sure to summarize it as a child, right? So then you can put both of those together, and it'll make it simple and in bullet format to make it easier to read. I'll use this every night when I'm studying, trying to get better, and I know you will add it to your learning skills as well, and it'll be pretty beneficial. Sometimes what I also like, after I got the bullet points, after I made it simple, if I'm preparing for a presentation, I need to do a Q&A, and just in case some of the audience, they get shy, they don't want to say any questions, I come to ChatGPT and have it generate me some questions. And something you can use is called create an engaging Q&A. And let's see what it generates when we add that prompt into there. And again, it's pretty cool, right? And it said, what specific topic would you like me to cover? Let's say cloud computing. Boom. What is cloud computing? Cloud computer is the delivery. Boom, I got the answer. Everything is there, right? So you can leverage this to even create study questions for yourself. Imagine if you're trying to prepare for a certification like the AZ 900. You could go in here and ask questions for yourself and test you to make sure that you're a little bit more comfortable. Or what if you're trying to, prepare for a training? You can train people with these questions in here. Or for a panel, you might have a panel about something. You can leverage this. But again, this is going to help your learning, because the better that you can teach it or you can articulate it, that's where the best learning takes place in that transmission. So again, don't be afraid to leverage ChatGPT to do this. And the last prompt that I want to talk about is leveraging tables. So tables are great. It's a great way to study. It's a great way to see information. So you can ask a simple prompt called create a table about the above information, right? Or if you didn't have information, you can say create a table about the topic, right? And it's a great way to visualize what you're doing. So what is cloud computing? The answer is there. What type of questions? You can leverage this inside if you're a technical writer like myself sometimes, you can put that inside of your blogs. You can put that in your data sheets, so on and so forth. It's so impactful how to leverage this. So again, I just gave you 5 tips on how you can leverage ChatGPT to be your learning aid. So the first one was, make sure to act as something. Act as, in this case, expert in cloud computing. The second one was explain cloud computing as a child. So that was the second prompt, explaining as if you're a child. The third one is summarize the text and bullet points, right? The next one was create an engaging Q&A, right? Leveraging that for your study habits. And the last one was creating tables about the information, right? These 5 prompts will get you started with your learning. And to be honest, you can learn any topic you want pretty quickly right now, as long as that it has in the information. It can give you that first preliminary information before you might go in and leverage something like a Bing AI search, right? A Bing chat that has more up-to-date information, right? So this is a good place to get some of that information if you're trying to learn something new. So if you like this video, make sure to subscribe and share this with your friends. Don't forget to head over to sgtechsimp.com and go to the Tech Simplified University. I have an intro course about Azure Fundamentals, the AZ 900 certification that will teach you the basics of cloud computing for Azure Fundamentals. So stay locked in to my channel, watch other videos, because my channels aim at getting you ready for cloud computing, cloud security, and so much more. So make sure you like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.